Is connecting with students something you either have or don't have? Or is it something you can learn? Welcome to radforlife.com, where we break down the Establish, Encourage, Respond framework for classroom management. We've already talked about establishing expectations. Now we're talking about establishing relationships. This is the part most teachers say they love, but let's be honest, it can also be one of the hardest parts of the job, especially when it comes to students with challenging behavior. There's a common belief that some people are just naturally good at connecting with students, but that's not the whole story. This is something you can learn. In fact, it's something you should learn. Even if relationships come naturally to you, there's always room to improve. And improving this area doesn't just feel better, it increases student engagement and success, builds belonging, and improves your experience as a teacher. If you haven't watched the videos on establishing expectations, go back and take a look. That piece matters because relationships don't exist in a vacuum. Rather, they're built in the context of clear expectations. This creates boundaries and allows for meaningful, respectful interactions. Now, in EER, the focus is on using evidence-based practices to build those relationships. There are several evidence-based practices that fit naturally within the Establish, Encourage, Respond framework. Approaches that have been studied and shown to make a real difference. The first one we'll look at is positive greetings at the door, or PGD. Positive greetings at the door is exactly what it sounds like, intentionally welcoming students as they enter the classroom. The teacher stands at the door, makes eye contact, uses the student's name, and offers a brief, positive interaction. A greeting, a quick check-in, or a simple acknowledgement. It's not a long conversation, it's a consistent, deliberate moment to connect with the student individually and remind them of what's expected. What makes PGD powerful is its consistency and its timing. It happens at the start of class, which sets the tone before anything else can unfold. Research by Cook and colleagues found that this simple practice led to increases in academic engagement and decreases in disruptive behavior. In effect, these brief interactions act as a reset. They help students transition into the classroom, regulate themselves, and begin the period on solid footing. PGD also creates a natural opportunity to pre-correct. In those few seconds, you can remind students of expectations before issues arise. Just as important, PGD is an intentional way to build relationships over time. For students who are easy to connect with, it reinforces that connection. For students who are harder to reach, it creates a predictable, low-pressure opportunity for positive contact. Over days and weeks, those small moments add up. The relationship doesn't depend on big conversations or breakthrough moments. It's built steadily, one consistent interaction at a time. Now, sometimes you can't greet students at the door due to just logistics, and that's okay. You can still meet the spirit of this practice in other ways. You might circulate while students are working on a sponge activity or a welcoming activity, or you might build it into your attendance, taking a moment to connect, acknowledge, and check in. The key is that the interaction is still intentional. But if you can greet students at the door, do it. There's something powerful about that moment as they enter. It sets the tone before anything else begins. This is one way to establish relationships, and there are more. For example, check out the video on non-contingent time and see how that can help. Also, check out the RAD report cards where we rate the classroom management from famous movies and shows. Like and subscribe to see all of these.